I'm a diver before, but before I don't know what is my life. Maybe short life or long life. But now, okay, it's good now.
What do you like about being here?
The weather.
It's a phenomenon really in the Philippines. There's 103 million Filipinos in the world and 10 million of them work overseas.
This hospital, more than 50% of them, it comes from the Philippines. And that's across every trade on this job. It's a massive job. It's the biggest job in New Zealand at the moment.
There have been a few teething issues early on, and they were certainly open to exploitation or vulnerable to that because they were being paid here very well compared to what they would get back home.
In Philippines, I'm earning only 350 a day pesos, but here I am earning here 6,000 pesos a day. That's why I came here.
My wife, just didn't answer.
Didn't answer.
Yeah, because I'm not sending her money. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow answer. Oh my. This is my wife. And my 3 sons. The 3 kings. Just my family.
We'd look at these guys and say, or the women in the aged care sector, how could they leave their families, often very young children, for years on end?
I have 3.
How old?
9 and 7, 6.
But if you really look at what they're sacrificing, there's a good reason for it. They want their children to go to Catholic schools in the Philippines, and they cost a lot of money. And the equivalent of what they would earn here is just huge compared to back home.
Pay is 161 a week per each, now including the Wi-Fi and electricity.
Very slow the Wi-Fi. This one is open. Only 1 room, 4 people. It's not good.
There were, a few shocking landlords out there, and the Filipinos don't mind living, a lot of them, in a house, which is, kind of goes against some of our tenancy rules. So they were kind of open to that exploitation. There were some bad employers. I'm not going to say there weren't, but we were pretty onto that.
You have good boss?
Yeah, my boss is good.
They are the hardest workers I've come across working in 3 countries, definitely. Turn up every day, all day, and they'll just work. I think the biggest issue we got with the boys on site is the language barrier.
Some language not understand, but we have sign language.
A lovely Filipino guy who was being told at the end of every day to catch his ladder, and he thought, why? My ladder is not falling. He worked on a construction site. And then we realised that it was at the end of each day and his employer was actually saying, catch you later. And this guy had no idea what that meant.
You stay here on the weekend?
Watching TV, Filipino channel.
6 days working, so we need a rest. I don't like to go to the mall. I go to my bed and I talk to my wife and my children because I really miss my family. My dream is I bring my family here. My wife, she want to go here with me. And she want to working here in New Zealand.
It's the big golden ticket, really, coming to New Zealand. The Filipinos in particular would love to become New Zealand residents, and a lot of them have already. We've seen a lot of them bring their families over. Some of the schools are close to a 3rd migrant now.
I miss him.
What did she say?
She said we need a sponsor coming here.
Sponsor me. I'll get my family in Philippines and go to New Zealand.
Love you. I miss you.